5 p.m. this Thursday evening, October 9th, 2025. Well, this is a nice little addition here. Unexpected surprise, as my intentions was not. And of course, he won't fly over, so I can record him. Airplane, small engine aircraft that's been circling overhead time and time again over the last couple hours. But no, this was more akin to where I just wanted to make a couple of brief statements that I've made mention of quite often within my content, and that pertaining to these sounds or frequencies that I get within my head, and which I often refer to them as being cicadas, but it's more akin to the sound of crickets, cicadas, and sparrows all chiming in together. So it's like a non-stop blast of a certain type of white noise. And yeah, at times it can literally drive you to the point of madness. But it's not just that. And I'm not afraid to admit this. But I also hear, words in my head. Or voices. Yeah, he's circling around and around overhead. I'm speaking of that small engine aircraft. But anyways, most generally, it is limited to a word or maybe just a few words, and most generally unintelligible, comes through like mumbling, but there's other times to where it comes through crisp and clear. And I bring this about because, well, once again, it's just part of me being transparent. I'm being man enough to be transparent enough to talk about this type of stuff. I've had a very, very strange life. And this vlog channel has documented quite a great amount of strangeness. And I'm always adding to it. So going back to these sounds and words and sometimes sentences or phrases in my head that come through, it's very nice to know about certain things such as MK Ultra and, well, I'll just leave it at that. One specifically for right now. But I was glad to actually come across this once again, even though it is rather old. But it feels good to know that others are willing to speak out or have spoken out in regards to this, what, phenomenon. Yeah. And then once again, I've spoken on what I experience, and I have been experienced for a couple of years now. And it's not unlike what you will see from, I don't know whether it was 6 years ago, 8 years ago, or when these interviews were done. But maybe you'll understand just a little bit more. But on that note, it's Skywise signing off. Take care and have a great one.